What is up, everybody? It is Clutch. Welcome back to the channel. Today I will be showing you guys 30 tips and tricks for raid. I also throw in a few bonus tips, so there are actually over 30 tips and tricks, but I guarantee no matter your skill level or knowledge of the map, you're definitely going to learn something new today. So make sure to drop a like if you want to see more helpful content like this, and definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And if you want more tips and tricks, you're definitely going to want to check out my channel because I have a ton of videos that are going to help you improve your game and help you achieve a high rank. Make sure to watch the entire video so you don't miss anything, and without further ado, let's jump on in. Anti-vent camper smoke. As you know, a great way to take B site is from heaven. However, there are tons of campers on B site, and one of the most common spots is in the vents. What you're going to do to deter this camper is simply go to this corner like shown. Make sure you're safe, by the way, this is kind of a risky smoke. Aim at this little black dot like shown, and simply throw it like that. As you can see, this perfectly shrouds the entire box and heaven. You cannot see to vents, and vents cannot see to you, allowing you to jump out much more safely. Definitely one of the best smokes for B site. B-long anti-hardscoper smoke. As you know, tons of snipers like to hardscope heaven from B-long, but this smoke is a great way to deter that player. Simply, what you're going to do is go crouch, line up so the frame of the barrel cuts off the frame of the door, and aim at this light like shown, and jump throw while you are crouched. As you can see, this perfectly smokes off B-long as well. The only way the sniper can get an angle on heaven or B site is to push through, exposing him, and he will have no cover. Brewery camp. This is a really overpowered camp spot for the T side. As you can see, you can jump up on this little thing right here and even get up really high on it. But there's so many different angles you can play. You can play down angles, and you can even use that little pole thing for cover. A really overpowered camp in my opinion. A B site camp. As you can see, if you wedge yourself underneath this little box right here, heaven will not be able to see you no matter the angle you take. You cannot see this person at all. The only way to check if they're there is to jump out, and as you can see, if you do jump out, one, you're not expecting that, and two, he's totally glitched into the box. Only half of his body is exposed. A really overpowered camp spot. Obviously, if someone pushes you from B-long, that's kind of bad, but overall, it is still a great camp. You can wallbang the window from mid to heaven. Anti-camper wallbang. You'll get that occasional player who's trying to save his gun, 1v5 situation. Sometimes he'll camp here, and yeah, you can shoot through this wall. Pretty cool kill, and a pretty cool wallbang. You can pretty much wallbang everything on B site. However, you do have to remember that bullets cannot travel through two objects. You can peek through the cracks of these boxes to check T-spawn, and you can also wallbang these boxes as well. This trick is kind of insane. There is a crack in the barrels allowing you to take a really clean angle advance. This allows you to deal full damage without any of it being negated by the barrels. Not only that though, these cracks allow you to have radar. As you can see, when this player moves across, I can see him through the cracks. Even though I may catch a small glimpse of him, I can still have full radar and I know exactly where he's going. A lethal camp plus peek. If you jump up on this barrel right here, there's this little crack you can shoot through, and not a lot of people are checking that angle. They're always usually checking T-spawn or they're checking B-long. You can get a lot of easy frags here, and yeah, pretty awesome. Another great camp spot is the door camp. As you can see, jumping over from that little disc thing right there gives you a perfect angle on both doors. However, do note if an enemy is coming from B-long, they will see your feet before you see them. But if a player pushes mid and you're up on this door, I guarantee that's a free kill, or maybe even like 1 or 2 free kills. B-site beam camp. A great camp right here. All you gotta do is jump up here, rep it out a few times, and you will get the hang of it. You're open to a bunch of different angles, and you have a great angle on the window to heaven, and the window off the left to it, and you can wallbang this to get a free kill. T-spawn dumpster camp. This is kind of a difficult jump to pull off, however once you do, you can camp up on these dumpsters or even jump up to this door right here. You can wallbang every brown door on this map. You can check underneath the cars for legs and feet, however do keep in mind that people can hide behind the wheels. This works about 96% of the time, but yeah, definitely keep that in mind, dude. They could be camping behind some wheels. A nice little parkour spot right here. Not a lot of people know about this either, so it is a pretty decent camp. T-spawn truck camp. Not a lot of people know this, but you can jump up onto this truck and get some really nice angles. If you ever have to fall back into T-spawn, this is probably the best angle you want to take simply because not a lot of people know about it. Anti-vent camper smoke. Tons of players camp in vents when they are on a site, but a great way to deter this player is to simply throw this smoke like so. Wedge yourself into the corner, aim at the top of this little bar right here, and jump throw. As you can see, this perfectly shrouds off the vent angle and you can't see anything through it, forcing that player to retreat, push, or take a different position. Anti-CT camper smoke. Tons of players like hardscoping from CT onto a site. A great way to deter this player is with the great smoke. What you're going to do is line up with this brick right here at A long, right in the middle of it. Aim right in the middle of these two windows and drop your crosshair down until you reach this invisible line on the building. You can see this invisible line by simply looking at the bricks on the building. And jump throw. A really great smoke, and it is much easier than it looks. B-site anti-camper smoke. As you know, tons of players like camping on the left side of the box. And a great way to deter this player is simply by shrouding them in smoke. What you're going to do is press your back up against the concrete wall, line up in the middle of this chain link. You'll know that by lining up the lamp with the double dots on the chain link fence. You want to aim in the middle of this brick right here, however, you don't have to be super accurate with this smoke. And as you can see, this completely shrouds that angle, and overall just a really good smoke. I also have another smoke for the right side of the box. As you know, tons of players like camping there as well. What you're going to do is run up to this chain link again, go into the middle, the double dots will tell you where that is. And to your right there will be this wood board. What you're going to do is aim at the left corner of the wood board, move your crosshair straight up until you reach the edge of the window, and you're going to throw. As you can see, this completely shrouds and covers the entire angle. Not only that though, but it also does a pretty decent job at blocking CT spawn. There is a slight gap, but this is another great smoke. Forklift camp. A pretty interesting camp. I've never seen it done before, but yeah, you can jump up on this forklift and get a pretty nice angle of the surrounding area. If you jump up onto this thing, you do start shaking. You do have 100% accuracy, however, you do stay still on the opposing player's screen. CT spawn truck camp. If you ever need to fall back, this is a pretty nice angle. You can jump up onto this truck like so, and you can also hide on the side of it. Not a lot of people do it. Usually they just camp, you know, close, but it's pretty nice, dude. B-long wall bang. Plus, I'm going to show you how to do it. If you aim about to where the handles are on this box, that's about headshot level, so if you aim just a shade under it, you're going to get a nice upper body shot. So if you're using a U ratio, this will be a one-tap kill. The boxes at mid are in fact wall bangable, so if you think someone's camping there, you can totally shoot through it. And if you are pushing as a T, you can also shoot through this box to kill the opper. A-long dumpster camp. If you jump up onto this dumpster like so, you can also jump onto this chain link fence, and you get a pretty decent angle on A-long. You can also fall back a little bit, so you have a pretty nice headshot angle as well. You can wallbang literally like the entire A site, however do keep in mind that you cannot shoot through two objects. A mid anti-camper peek. Tons of people camp A mid, but as you can see, there's this crack in this door allowing you to see the corner. Keep in mind, they can see you too. You can shoot through this crack, and you can also shoot through the door as well. A side jump up camp. If you jump up onto this box right here, you have a pretty far jump to make, but once you do, you get a pretty nice off angle. Do keep in mind someone can jump peek you and just swing and kill you. If someone doesn't jump peek though and they just try to swing out, this is an easy pick. B long heaven peek. You can jump up on this box and jump to check heaven. You're probably wondering when you would ever use this, but this is more when you're a CT and you're like in a 1v1 situation, maybe a 1v2 situation, and yeah, it definitely comes in handy. You can wallbang both of these vents. Tight angle camp. If you do have an op, or even if you have an AK, you can get a really nice tight angle right here, simply by jumping down onto this ledge like so. Push up just the shade so you get exposed just a little bit, and boom, you have a really nice angle. And yeah, do keep in mind that they can wallbang the box that you are using as cover, but overall a really great camp. A really easy eco frag or a troll frag. Buy a shotgun, jump up on this box, and jump and shoot. I've gotten a lot of kills with this method, and it's a great way to get an eco frag as well. Not only can you hide behind the dumpster in CT spawn, but you can also jump up onto it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the hashtag Clutch Squad. And you may have noticed on all those smokes, I set them up so the entire team can do it. That's why every single position was different for each smoke. When all those smokes are up and running at the same time, it is extremely overpowered. But each of those smokes individually work really well. Just wanted to make that clear, but yeah. If you do have a team, you can definitely teach them these smokes and you can pull it off in all your ranked games. It's pretty sick, dude. And if you want to join my Discord, the link will be in the description down below. It's a great place to chat, ask questions, get stream times, and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, that is all the time I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.